Oh, hello and welcome everybody. Randy Replay is back at it again. Technically it's week 18, but we're about to go into the playoff season here in year number 2 of this franchise. Your Minnesota Vikings and the season 12-5. You all know the deal. You all know the bit. Let's get right to it. We went over everything in the end of year extravaganza. The Bills, the other team we follow, finished 5-12. The Falcons, the other team we follow, finished 9-8. Both the Vikings and the Bills lose their last game. Vikings rest their starters. Doesn't really matter. They go 12-5. The Bills 5-12. And then the Falcons, the only team to take a win here, week 18 in the regular season. And we figure out who is in and who we play. Let's figure it out. Together as one. Wildcard Weekend is upon us here. Minnesota Vikings have $67 million in the cap. 49 players on roster. As you can see, Draft Central off to the right side. We'll take a look at the final playoff bracket. And here it is as it sits right now. The Vikings are locked with the 1 seed. In the 2, it's the Rams. So the Rams jump, I want to say, about 4 spots. Or maybe 1 spot to the 2. In the 3, it's the Dallas Cowboys. The Buccaneers slide all the way from 2 to 4 in the Will Levis kind of a letdown. Started the year off right. At one point, the Bucs were locked for the 1 seed. They slide all the way down to the 4. The Green Bay Packers grab the 5. The Cardinals grab the 6 and the 8. They grabbed the 7. So at one point, almost every team in the NFC South was in the playoffs. I do believe every single one was. And now only 2 remain. The Cardinals go up to the 6, which makes the Saints go up to the 7. So your Minnesota Vikings here today, or momentarily, will play either the Rams or the Aints. We hope it's the Aints because we got a score to settle with those boys. The Broncos lock up the number 1 seed. The Browns are number 2. The Colts are number 3. The Dolphins are number 4. Chargers number 5. The Patriots are the 6. And the gosh darn Jets are the 7. So what you see is what you get. This. Randy Replay's out of breath. He's a little nervous for this game today. This is the 2023-2024 NFL playoffs. And here we go. And in, Randy Replay-like fashion, the botch is in. So, Randy Replay botched it. He forgot the 1 plays the lower seed and the 2 plays the other lower seed. So, what you see is what you get. The Rams squeak, whatever you want to call it. They eke out a victory over the New Orleans Aints by 1 point. If we go into this game, I believe, yes, it will. It did not go to OT. Looks like it came down to the bitter wire. So there you go. The LA Rams have made it to the divisional round. The Cardinals destroyed the Dallas Cowboys 24-0. And that's who we draw here in the divisional round here today. So the Rams the Rams got the first round bye, sorry. The Bucs played the Packers in Lambeau, and the Packers took care of business. So Will Levis slid from the 1 to the 4 and then got first round bounced for the rookie quarterback. That's got to be tough. Ouch. And on the other side, the Browns will prevail. Something else I botched. The reigning defending head of the table defending Super Bowl champions Cincinnati Bengals are no longer in the playoffs. So the Browns handled the Jets quite handedly. My goodness, I cannot talk. I'm very nervous for this game. 42-16. And then the Patriots outlasted the Colts 31-28. So that sets up the Browns and Chargers, who beat the Miami Dolphins 38-35, and the Broncos Patriots. Wildcard Weekend here on the SSN. Minnesota draws the late game, 6:40 Sunday Night Football. Excuse me, must be this bad soda I'm having. So the NFC goes through... Excuse me, can we bring that up one more time? Sorry, guys. I'm very gassy. I'm very nervous. So the NFC goes through the U.S. Bank Stadium this year. Now, there's a little matchup that Randy Replay would love to see. We would love to see Minnesota and Green Bay in the NFC Championship game in U.S. Bank Stadium. That is a very real possibility, and it would be one where we have border battle number 3, border battle number 5 in the franchise for the NFC Championship and to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. But I digress. Let's go back to the main screen, please. Thank you. And we'll take a look at the rosters as we always do. We'll take a look at the injury reports for both teams in this one. We get Brian Asamoah back next week. Very good. Whew. And for the Cardinals, Tony Pollard, starting running back, I do believe, broke his tailbone. He's been on the IR, so must be nice. Nobody injured, really, for the Cardinals. Divisional round weekend. Will we see a bounce, or will we proceed to the championship game? This has been Randy Replay. Both teams are ready. I hope you're ready. I am not ready. I'm a little nervous, but I think the Minnesota Vikings can etch out a win and proceed here in the playoffs against the 9-8 Cardinals of Glendale, of course. As always, I will see you for kickoff. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to the divisional round. Kyler Murray, Mr. Call of Duty himself, AC 130 above and all, come to town to play the Minnesota Vikings. There's Malik Willis, Simi Fehoko, and a host of others as we get you set for this divisional round. Minnesota. First trip to the playoffs in a couple of years, so we're trying to hopefully turn this thing around and see what we can do. Player introductions are happening as we speak. Everybody's ready for this one, and I hope you are as well. There's Malik Willis getting warmed up. He is expected to have a little bit of playing time. There's Colin Johnson. You want to see these guys late in the game when we get a big lead, so that is why we're showcasing them as well. I do believe this is not during a double XP weekend, so I think he's safe. Hence why he's here. There's Kenny Wongwu warming up. Everybody's ready. Let's get it going. Minnesota and St. Louis. Joey Sly to kick us away here. Minnesota Vikings fan line taking a couple shots. And in earlier action, it will have every single game scrolling across the bottom of the ticker. And you'll be able to see it live. So there you go. The upset of the century. The Broncos are set down by the Patriots 31-28, and this thing is underway. So here comes Kyler Murray. Looking to get some double XP out of this game and get one of his weapons gold. 4,339 yards during the season, 28 touchdowns. Having a pretty good year for Kyler Murray. Oh boy. And here we go. Starting drive for the Cardinals. Pistol formation. It is a handoff, and oh boy, not a good start to the game, Jim. As James Conner will take it to the right, 21 yards. So that is how this game will open up. The Minnesota Vikings, totally forgot to mention it, wearing their all purples here. They will be wearing them throughout the 2023-2024 playoffs. Murray stands in the gun. Gets the snap. Jaquelin Roy almost got there. He has to throw it away because of the pressure of the aforementioned Roy and Daniil Hunter. So Kyler Murray is 0 for 1 to start his divisional round. A round that he does not really play very well in. The Packers won earlier, so the winner of this game will play the Packers no matter where it is. Kendricks and Smith, after a short throw from Kyler, will bring down Rondale Moore. And a team that the Minnesota Vikings played and has some struggles with in this franchise. Kind of showing the same thing here, so we'll see what we can do here. Murray from the gun. Gets the snap. Looks flushed. And Harrison Phillips will get his first sack of the NFL playoffs, at least for this season. And Harrison Phillips, you hear it, Baru. Kyler Murray trying to be a little fancy, trying to out-juke him, but Harrison Phillips will put down the AC 130 and get his kill streak. We will be making Call of Duty puns all night. It is what we do here. 2nd and 23 now. Minnesota will play this off defense that they've been accustomed to playing most of the year. As Murray will get the snap. Brait to his left out of the gun. Short throw to the aforementioned Brait. Or is it Tate? It might be Tate. Drake, rather. My goodness. And that will force a 3rd down. So 3rd and 9. Murray from the gun. Kind of stands there. Doesn't even look ready for it. And he's still standing. 3 seconds on the play clock. And he's going to take a penalty. What? What happened? Here's the call. All right, so Kyler Murray deploying a strategy that I don't really understand, but it is what it is. And they'll do it again. So here we go. Kyler Murray from the gun, 2nd and 14. Is that going to be a flex? Or will it come back to bite him? As it will come back to bite us. It's a big completion to Brown, and they get the 1st down. My goodness, 22 yards off that one just on its own. So set up screen, batted down. That is James Lynch, who will not be on the team next season. He will find another home in the NFL. James Lynch will bat down the first ball from the defense. And here's Kyler Murray from the gun. Throws left side, incomplete. Dropped by James Conner, hit him in the hands. And the playoff nerves for both sides of the ball showing, as I am struggling as well. So here we go. Kyler Murray from the gun will get the snap. He gets taken down. Harrison Phillips and James Lynch will split a sack on Murray. And we force a 4th and 16. So James Lynch, there's Harrison Phillips. My goodness. So Harrison Phillips involved in his 2nd sack today. Maybe got away with a horse collar. We'll find out. This to make it 3-0 Cardinals. Gets the snap. Almost blocked. Kick is away. It's good. So the Cardinals will strike first. Yeah, kind of a weird strategy taking that penalty. Maybe he had something going on. Who knows? But anyway, 11:17 left to go here in the first quarter. Wangwu will take it 2 yards deep. And Wangwu up to the 23. And that is where Anthony Richardson will take over. He was thinking about COD. Yeah, he's like, what can I grind next for gold guns? So the divisional round welcomes in rookie quarterback Anthony Richardson. 6,090 yards, 49 touches, 51 picks. But we don't talk about that number. Dalvin Cook waiting for a DAP, and he'll finally get it. And if you're Minnesota, you've been waiting for this for some time. Playoff football in Minnesota. It's been since 2017. So here we go. Richardson will start from the gun. Gets the snap, gives it to Cook, who will be brought down after a minimal gain. They're not going to give him anything. So for Anthony Richardson, he had a hell of a rookie campaign. We'll get it from the gun again. Short throw across the middle, caught by Tyler Johnson. Got a couple there. That'll bring up 3rd and 7. So Minnesota in some trouble early here. 3rd down. It's a snap, quick throw to the left. It's caught JJ. And my goodness, what a play. 1st down Vikings. Now we can take a breath. You got that first down out of the way. And we'll see what they want to do here. Single back set for Minnesota. It's a give to Cook. Cook slips a tackle. He'll get about 12 yards there as he gets to the 50. And Adam Thielen wants everybody to get excited. And I do as well, but you got to remember, you got to be quiet when the offense is on the field. Oops. There we go. Sorry about that. And Richardson from the gun. He'll get the snap. He is flushed, and Richardson will take off. The play broke down left side, and assuming it went for JJ, he got kind of jammed up, so Richardson had to improvise, and that is what he's been doing all season, those roll out to the rights. And he tucks the ball, gets the 1st down, 15 yards for him, and Minnesota gets their 2nd 1st down. My goodness. So 3-0, 9:15. Despite going out of bounds, the clock will still continue to run. Maybe some issues going on. Oof. Dalvin will run into his own guy. And, ouch. Get about a yard. So little mistakes here. Just as long as they don't compound into bigger ones, you'll be all right. Richardson from the gun gets the snap. It's a throw left side. He's got a wide open Thielen. No blocking from JJ, but he will get the 1st down for Minnesota. So Thielen left side again. How many times have we seen that? So Minnesota's not really doing anything different. They're sticking to what they know and what they're good at. Richardson. It is a play action. He's got a man left side. Overthrows JJ right side rather. And how many times have we seen that? An overthrown JJ ball right side. And it continues here in the playoffs. My goodness, that would have been a touchdown. So the single back set. Run is to Dalvin. He cuts up the middle after heading to the right. He'll get about 4 or so. That'll make it 3rd and manageable 5 for the Vikings now. So 3rd and 5. Minnesota. Empty setback. Just as he's about ready to uncork it, he gets hit. So Van Ginkel will get back there, disrupt the play, and Minnesota will be forced to attempt to tie it up. Joey Sly on. Snap spot kick. It's good. So Minnesota will tie it up. 7:41 left to go here in the 1st quarter. Gosh, that missed opportunity to get a divisional round gritty. You hate to see it, but Richardson from the run is not really the most accurate passer of the ball. And it's been showing this season. So there is another touchback for Joey Sly. I do believe his 2,000th. Now getting involved. You got to be careful. Single back set now. There's a gift to Connor. He's going to run into his own guys and get brought down by Jordan Hicks. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 now. So 2nd and 10 from the 16. Kyler Murray in the empty setback. He's got a tight end to his left. It's a quarterback keeper for Murray, and everybody's just going to get out of his way as he goes down to the 2. Come on, you guys. Everybody's going to get out of his way. It's like he has free run of the football. Minnesota. Got to tighten up here. Got to. Pistol formation for Murray. Throw caught D-Hop. So DeAndre Hopkins will catch this ball. off that slant. And this to make it 10-3. The snap, the spot, the kick. It's all good. 10-3. Arizona, 4:52 left to go in the first. And for Kevin O'Connell, his first trip to the playoffs as a coach. Not going the way you want. Oh, there's the kick. Kene Wong-Woo has 2 returns for touchdowns this season. We'll take it from the end zone. Wong-Woo! One man to beat. It's the kicker. No, the kicker will get him. But he'll turn it into really positive yardage up to the 46. And the kicker, he just angled back towards the kicker. You got to go to the right side. But anyway, there you have it. Really good return for Wong-Woo, who is just aching for another return touchdown. And Dalvin Cook trying to get cooking here in the divisional round. It's a throw middle, and it's intercepted because Adam Thielen got hung up. And a speed burst out of nowhere, and Sanders will go for a pick 6. So Thielen got hung up, and Simmons, rather. Isaiah Simmons will get the pick 6 for the Cardinals. Oh boy. It's to make it 17-3. Kick is away. It is good. 17-3 now. Off of the pick 6. And if you're Thielen, oh boy. Well, I mean, it takes 2 to tango. If you're Richardson, you hate yourself as well. And here's Wong-Woo again. Another good run back to the 31. Let's not mess this one up now. Here we go. Single back set. Richardson under center for this one. Sends Adam Thielen man in motion. He will get it off the end around. He tries to gain the edge. He gains the edge. Adam Thielen down inside the 10 to the 7. So an 11-yard rush by Adam Thielen on that pesky end around, and we picked a good time to call it as it kind of works. Gain the edge, try to stiff arm, and he maybe got an extra yard out of it. So now the Vikings will take it over from the 7-yard line. As you can see, the Green Bay Packers taking care of the LA Rams. Here's Cook. Sheds a tackle rather. He'll get down to the 4 now. So from the 4, Minnesota will deploy the I formation. And there's JJ again. JJ Watt, that is, disrupting things. Oh no, that's Van Ginkel. Sorry. So Van Ginkel will disrupt things on that second down run. So this will bring up 3rd and goal. And Richardson wants everybody to be quiet. Richardson from the gun gets the snap. Throws middle, caught Thielen, and he makes up for his previous mistake. Both Richardson and Thielen as... Oh, what is he doing? He's driving the car. Throws it away. So it's to go down by 7. 1 minute left to go here in the first quarter. Joey Sly needs to make this one. Snap spot kick. It is good. So 17-10 now. Extended drive, 9 plays, 69 yards. Dotting us up. Kyler Murray, after taking that weird penalty, he's kind of finding a rhythm here. You got to stop him. Play action. Short throw right side. Chopped down by DJ Wonnum. And another near first down. That'll do it for quarter number 1. It is 17-10. Cardinals are threatening. So this will bring up a 2nd and 1. Murray. Throw right side caught. So a quick throw by Kyler Murray, who's already hit 130 yards. It'll be a gain of 7. Minnesota will try it again. Murray from the gun. It's a play. It's a keeper. And it's a fumble. Lewis Seen forces a fumble. Eric Kendricks will spin for no reason. And Eric Kendricks, it's a foot race. He's trying to outrun James Conner. He'll run into another defender, but Eric Kendricks will bring it down to the 22. My goodness. Lewis Seen forces a fumble. And then Eric Kendricks, if he doesn't do that spin, he's gone for 6. I don't know what happened, but either way, in a foot race for James Conner, has to cut it across, doesn't see the other guy, and either way, we take it down to the 22. It's been confirmed on the field, and Minnesota has the ball, able to tie this thing up. 14:25 left to go here in the first half. Here's Dalvin. Gets shoestrung. So, something we've been doing all season, forcing these fumbles and these turnovers. We get it in a big spot. Richardson will pound his left foot into the sod. It's the end around for JJ. JJ sheds a tackle down to the 3. They will put him down to the 3. Where's the point? There it is. Justin Jefferson on that end around, which has been working very well for the Minnesota Vikings today. So here we go from the 3. Minnesota has a big opportunity here. Richardson turns, gives it to Cook, who will get down to the 1. So from the 1 now, Minnesota, 2nd and goal. I maybe think he maybe stretched that thing across. Richardson from the gun turns, gives it to Cook. He will walk right into the end zone. Minnesota Vikings will score. Dalvin Cook, they're riding their bikes in the end zone. So Dalvin Cook will get the tying score. Just cuts to the inside, actually runs into Eric McCoy. Either way, here we go. So this to make it 17-17, 13:23 left to go, first half. Divisional round, kick is away, it's good. So here we go. This weird stack formation to the left of Murray in the gun. Gets the snap. Flush, throws middle, wide open, James Conner. How do you let that happen? You got to have another guy in the middle plugging that up. So down to the 5 goes Conner, and Minnesota really struggling here defensively against this Arizona squadron. Murray, throw middle, batted away, Andrew Booth Jr. Oh, snap. Minnesota showing blitz. High formation, and it's going nowhere. It's a fumble recovered by Harrison Phillips. Another fumble. The fullback will take the ball, and for the second time, we turn over the Cardinals. I do believe he was down. Nope, I do believe it. Yeah, he's up. Never mind. I do believe he was down. Live action, it looked like he was down. We had to confirm it. It has been confirmed. And now Minnesota from the shadow of their own goalpost. 9:11 left to go here in the first half. The run is to Dalvin, who will sneak through the line. Get some tough yardage. Dalvin, here we go. Richardson from the gun gets the snap. Short throw, caught. And it's Tyler Johnson who had drop issues. We brought it up in the pregame. He will secure a big catch here, and Minnesota keeps the clock ticking. 7:10 left to go. So a big first down on 3rd down. 17-17, 7 minutes left to go. Run, Dalvin, he's loose, right side. Dalvin, one man to beat, stiff arm, down inside the 10. And Dalvin be cooking dough. Dalvin, the man who we run this offense through, down inside the 10. And he goes right at the defender, tries to stiff arm. It might not work, Dalvin. It's okay. We still love you, buddy. So here we go. From the 9, Minnesota. Got Laporte out there, trying to get him to jump prior to the play clock going down. It's an end around to Thielen. Not going to get much, so they scout that one near perfect. That'll bring up 2nd and goal. Dalvin in the proverbial zone now. 2nd down. Oh my gosh, he gets stopped. 3rd and goal. So 3rd and goal now, Minnesota. What do? You have to get it into the end zone, or if you're fine with it, take a field goal. Richardson will send Dalvin out as a wide receiver. Okay, so we got Dalvin wide receiver slot left on 3rd and goal. Richardson from the gun gets the snap. Throw middle, caught. Adam Thielen, touchdown Vikings. My goodness. Richardson 2-step drop and a strike. And I do believe that was because of the Dalvin Cook motion. And this Joey slide to make it 24-17. Minnesota will get the ball back in 5 minutes. In 18 seconds, it's good. 24-17, 12-play, 93-yard drive. Extended drives in the last 3 games for the Minnesota Vikings. My heavens. Get their gain of 5, which should have been a gain of nothing. So Murray from the pistol. Throw middle, caught. Big fumble again, and it is picked up. My goodness, Eric Kendricks with his 2nd fumble recovery, and it will be Harrison Smith catching the wide receiver. I don't believe... Is that Brown? It might be Brown. Catching Brown in transition. Moving the ball from his left to his right hand. Bam! Skull chance will rain down Dalvin Cook. 16 carries, 103 and a touch. His own 20. And we'll see what they want to do here. Murray from the gun gets the snap. Throw left. Picked off Cam Dantzler. Cameron Dantzler will get the Vikings the ball back one-handed. I mean, he just literally stole it from him. He took it away from D-Hop. My goodness. Oh, my heavens. And this will give Minnesota the ball back. Hopefully rejuvenated ideas here. 11 seconds left to go until the 2-minute warning from the 11. Richardson from the gun. Turns, gives it to Cook. Cook, opportunity. He will take a big hit, get down to the 4. And we're assuming Minnesota will let it tick down to the 2-minute warning. Yes, indeed. That'll bring it up 2nd and 3, 24-17. 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. Minnesota, of course, will get the ball back to start the second half. And the Skull chants are coming through in the Minnesota Vikings fan line. We couldn't get it working for this game, which is unfortunate, but here we are. Richardson tries to get him to jump. Not going to work. Second and 3, rather. I almost said 9. Dalvin, 2nd touchdown of the game. Dalvin Cook. And they'll roll the boat. Ski-U-Ma, go Gophers, Skull Vikings. Three turnovers in this half for the Minnesota Vikings. 2 touchdowns to show for it. And Minnesota will go ahead. 31-17 pending the Kiak. Kick is away. Sneaks into the right side. It's good. It's got to be double XP weekend. Yes, indeed. The Cards want us to pay up. And it has been confirmed. PJ Fleck is in the Wilf's owner's box. And that was a nod to PJ Fleck, of course, the Golden Gophers head coach. For those of you that don't know, the Minnesota Golden Gophers college football team. So, welcome in PJ Fleck. 31-17, 1:58 left to go in the half. Minnesota will get the ball on the other side of the break. And Kyler Murray, who has just been thinking about his KD ratio here, has really turned it over, and he's negative in his KD. And there's a completion. Zach Ertz. Try to get him to fumble is Dantzler and Hicks. Not going to work. Keeps him in bounds. The clock moves, and they'll go no huddle. Excuse me. Short throw caught. Big hit by Hicks. So Murray. They'll drop Jaquelin Roy in motion. And Harrison Phillips Harrison Phillips hit the sling blade and the Kobe for his 3rd sack of the game. And throws it away. No, it's not away. Oh my God. I didn't say it. Another fumble recovered by Kendricks. And Zach Ertz. High ankle sprain, maybe. I mean, I don't know what just happened. From our position in the booth, because Zach Ertz was on their side of the field, he looked like a normal player standing there. He was on the sideline. Wide open. Turnover. Eric Kendricks' 3rd fumble recovered in this game. And Minnesota gets it in plus territory. My goodness. So Minnesota Vikings defense roaring now. 1:05 left to play. It's a setup screen, and he hits Christian Darrisaw. To be fair, he was under duress. Richardson under duress this season. Not the best quarterback. We're not making excuses. We're just stating speculation. Here we go. So here we are. Richardson under center, gets the snap. He's looking to throw. He's got a man left side. It's JJ. How many times have we seen this? A divisional round gritty for Justin Jefferson. Minnesota pouring it on now, up 20. Negative KD. Poor Kyler. Kyler Murray and first round exits go together like Mountain Dew and double XP. And there's a divisional round gritty. Joey Sly make it 38-17. Joey Sly's kick. Just off of center. It's good. 2 plays, 44-yard drives off the, I want to say it's the 3rd turnover in about a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes. My goodness. Zach Ertz standing on the sideline looking like he's a player on the bench. Gets a wide open look. Harrison Smith comes up, pops him, fumbles the ball, and he may have a high ankle strain. And Zach Ertz might be done for the game. We'll find out. We'll get that information as soon as it's becoming available here. We're assuming momentarily. So Kyler Murray will do it again. Throw left side, caught. Brown. And Cardinals will take a timeout. So Minnesota letting Brown just run all over you here. Here's Murray from the empty set. Gets the snap. Trying everything he can. Oh my gosh, that's a drop. And that will be a drop. It's good that they're making drops. Minnesota plays press coverage. Kyler Murray in the pistol. Connor behind him gets the snap. Looks left. He's flushed. Throws it away. Good job. That'll bring up a 3rd and 10. Kyler Murray signaling to their side. He's having trouble hearing the plays. So, oh boy, here we go. Eric Kendricks showing blitz. DJ Wanham out there right side. Kyler Murray in the empty set shotgun. Gets the snap. He's flush. Throws middle. Incomplete. Incomplete. They will punt it away to Minnesota. 36 seconds left. Watch the fake. Andrew Booth Jr. will do just that. And Dangus will punt it away. We run into the punter. No flags. Simi Fehoko will let it bounce. It does take a Arizona bounce, but you got to believe Minnesota will just go to this halftime break up 21. And the Minnesota Vikings get a little lucky there as we may have run into the punter. Kevin O'Connell wanting to be aggressive. Oh boy. There we go. And so here we go. Minnesota again starting from the shadow of their own goal line. Dalvin Cook. All you got to do is take it one time, and Minnesota looks, they're just kind of standing around assuming going to bring this thing, excuse me, down to the halftime break. Yeah. So it will be halftime here in Minneapolis. And the Vikings giving the hometown crowd something to talk about. At one point down, 17-7 or 17-3. They come back. And here's what the NFC Championship round will look like. Green Bay taking care of business against LA. And so Minnesota, if they hold on, could be facing the Packers championship weekend. Wouldn't that be pretty? Hopefully get another gritty. And hello and welcome back to the booth. Divisional round halftime break. We'll take a look at these stats real quick and we will get you back out to the field here. Anthony Richardson, first half QB rating of 105.4, one of the highest of the season, including the playoffs. 13 for 20, that is 65% completion percentage. For those of you that didn't know how to do math, there's simply didn't look over here. 146 yards being the field general today. It's all been Dalvin Cook. He also has a couple carries here. 3 touchdowns, 1 mistake in the first quarter. Went for 6. I don't think the Cardinals have scored since then. Minnesota, 35 unanswered points off turnovers. Dalvin Cook, 20 carries, 117, 2 touchdowns on the day. Anthony Richardson, 2 for 14. Adam Thielen, 2 for 11. JJ, 1 for 11. Receiving, it's been JJ, 5 catches, 95 yards on a gritty. And Adam Thielen, 3 catches, 20 yards, 2 touchdowns. Holy moly. Nobody, and I mean nobody cares about blocking. We're going to go to defense, look at total tackles, and it's Harrison Smith with 9. Jordan Hicks and with 8. Lewis Cine with 6. And Cam Dantzler and Eric Hendricks with 5. Tackles for loss, we had a bunch in the first half. 3 by Harrison Phillips, 2 by Jordan Hicks, 1 by Hunter, Lynch, and Cine. And we got back there 3 times, 2.5 by Harrison Phillips, and James Lynch will split a half there. 1 pick in the first half by Cam Dantzler. Joey Sly, 1 for 1, longest of 36, 5 for 5 on extra points. Hunter Nice Wonder, 1 punt, 48, netting 28. So that is a 48-yard punt. Went into the end zone for a touchback, brought back to the 20. That is where you get your 28. So Minnesota, just keep doing what you're doing. Defense, a little shaky at times, but overall causing, I do believe, 4 turnovers. Take a look at these game stats real quick. I do believe it's 4 turnovers. 5 rather. Sorry. 4 fumbles and 1 pick. My goodness, just keep doing what you're doing. Dalvin, he's got to be prepared to have a good day here. And he's been doing just that. And then towards the end of the game, maybe you can put some of these second stringers in and give them playoff experience. And I'm sure they'd appreciate that. This has been Randy Replay, second half kickoff. Next, 3rd and 1. He's kind of hoping that JJ would go a little bit deeper. He did not. And this will bring up 3rd and 1. Biggest third down of the game for Minnesota. Dalvin will not get there. Ran into his own guys. Doesn't gain a yard. But that's okay. Minnesota just playing the clock game here as they normally do. And Kevin O'Connell will rush the offense back out. So Minnesota comes back out. 4th and 1 from the 26. Richardson tries to get him to jump. Will they run a play? And he gets him to move. Will it be called on us, though? Yes, it will. Oh, boy. Okay, so there it is. They'll trot out Joey Sly. It's very apparent what they were trying to do. It almost worked. You got to take your licks when it doesn't work. So Minnesota, good defense, offensive defense. And Joey Sly will kick us to a 41-17 lead. The sure right foot of Joey Sly. Down to the 11. It's been run for Minnesota. Richardson from the split back shotgun gets the snap. Throw middle. Caught. My goodness, what a dangerous throw. Tyler Johnson. Woo, doggy. Oh, boy. Minnesota's... I don't know why you would throw it there, but maybe try and get him off guard. So down to the 6 we go. Dalvin Cook single back set, bunch formation to the right. I finally get it right. Send JJ out wide left. Richardson tries to get him to jump. Not going to work this time. JJ Watt plugging up the middle. They're waiting as long as they can. Get the snap off. It's Cook. Down to the one. They'll go. Okay, no, they won't. Never mind. Oh, they'll go no huddle. They will not go no huddle. I do apologize. So from the one, I formation here for Minnesota. 5:06 left to go. If you're Minnesota, you could bring this thing just under 450 if you really wanted to. It looks like that is exactly what they will do. And it's a QB keeper. He gets in. Anthony Richardson. My goodness. What's he doing? He's lighting the beacon of hope. And there it is. He's covering Muse in the sense of competition. Tanner Muse, Nick Muse, that is, rather. Richardson getting over the line to gain on the coattails of Eric McCoy in Minnesota. Wants everybody to get fired up. How can you not be? How can you not be? This team is about to go to the NFC Championship game. Joey Sly's kick up and good. 48-17. Tried to get him to fumble again. Not going to work. Murray should have went to the MLB. Yeah, I mean, he really should have. He really should have. Oh, lit up by Eric Kendricks, or the CDL, whatever you want to call it. Kenyon Drake lit up by Eric Kendricks, and it'll be 3rd and 4. Murray from the gun, Drake to his left, gets the snap. That up screen and complete. So they're going to go for the field goal. Andrew Booth has a block. See if he can get another one here. The snap, the spot, the kick is away, and it's good. 48-20. Yeah, let me stop roasting him. Okay, yeah. Maybe we should stop too. And Minnesota's just going into this mode where you just wear down the clock. That's all you got to do. And you win the game. They will move Adam Thielen to the right. So 3 wide receivers to the right of Richardson in the gun. Gets the snap. He's got a man. It's JJ left side. JJ juking a defender. Another gritty. A divisional gritty again. He's not going to do it. At least not for us. He's doing it now down there on the field. And Richardson to JJ. And how do you follow Thielen across the formation knowing that he's over there? So another, and oh my gosh. Yep, that's everybody's reaction. It's okay. It is okay, Minnesota. This to make it 55-20. Snap, spot, kick. It's good. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Hi, Booth Jr. Lewis Seen, rather. So Kyler Murray from the gun. Gets the snap. Looks left. Throws left. Picked off. And Cam Dantzler. Oh, man. Do you really got to do it, Cam? Don't do it. Waves goodbye to Kyler Murray on his way for another pick 6. What's he doing? Sweaty hands for a controller. It's a Call of Duty reference. He's sweaty. Oh, my goodness. And Cam Dantzler just got the victory royale, or the Warzone victory if you play Call of Duty like Kyler Murray. I mean, he called in the AC-130. He laid out the other team. He captured B, whatever you want to call it. This to make it 62-20. It's good. End of the 3rd quarter. Cam Dantzler teabags Kyler Murray and the Cardinals' hopes of getting to the NFC Championship game next week. And Kenyon Drake on the catch. Minnesota goes again. Defensively, Kyler Murray, empty setback shotgun, will get the snap. He moves right. He looks left. He throws left. Caught. Fumble picked up. Eric Kendricks. He trips over the guy, but my goodness, another fumble. This one coughed up by Brown. And Kendricks with his 4th fumble recovery here this evening. I mean, they are just... Was he down? He was not down. My goodness. Eric Kendricks. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes Malik Willis. He will enter the game. Of course, the backup to Anthony Richardson. Oops. That's not what I wanted. I saw a fan sign saying Kyler Murray Warzone later. Well, he'll have plenty of time to play Warzone as he watches from the couch next week. So Malik Willis from the gun. Dalvin Cook, who's really not supposed to be out here, to his left. Or his right, rather. Dalvin Cook goes left. And, oh, you don't want to see that. Dalvin Cook slow to get up. And Malik Willis will retreat to the shotgun. We'll put that in. And Wongwu up the middle, down inside the 10 to the 8. And I do believe they've just given up. I mean, it's you're not going to win this game. You're not going to win this game if you're the Cardinals. Thanks for playing. You're down 42 with less than 10 minutes left to go. Malik Willis will step back in the gun. And there's Dalvin again. Dalvin remains out here. Dalvin down to the 2, down to the 1. They're going to go no huddle. So they are going to go no huddle. Dalvin Cook still remains in the game. That's not. Malik Willis tries to get him to jump. Not going to work, obviously, and Dalvin Cook will not get in. So Dalvin Cook will not get in. My goodness. Thought they had a good play drawn up. Tanked for Stroud, right? So here's Kene Wongwu, right of Malik Willis. And Kene will get in his first playoff touchdown of his career. Kene Wongwu. I mean, what are you going to do? Not try to score? You let us march down the field. We're going to score either way. You might as well. Oh, boy. So, Minnesota, this to make it 69-20. Kick is away. Nice. You know what Minnesota wants to do here? They will change a few things around. Murray gets the snap, throws left, caught! And he drops it, but Ebron will score. And there we go. So 69-26. Kick his way, it's good. 69-27. So they score 69 with the eyes. Yes, indeed. So McManus will send this thing down the field. Wongwu standing at his own 2. Oof. Looks for space. Gets up to the 24. And here comes Malik Willis and this Minnesota Vikings offense. You might accuse the Minnesota Vikings of running up the score, but I mean, it's up to the Cardinals to stop them, right? I mean, Minnesota could take this thing down to 2 seconds if they really wanted to. 3rd and inches. Wongwu behind Malik Willis in the single set. Tries to get him to jump. Not going to work. And let's count it down. 5. Gets the snap. 3, 2, 1. That's the ball game. And Minnesota Vikings. No, there it is. I had to wait for the whistle. I can't hear myself. Hello? Hello? Mommy! Mommy! I want my mommy! Mommy! All right, can we shut these windows, guys? Come on, just a little bit. Y'all are Minnesota Vikings NFC Divisional Champions. It's not a thing, but we're going to give it to them. Welcome back into the booth. We shut the doors as best we can. Quite understandably so. This place is rocking at the end of this one. And Minnesota will take the cake, 69-27. It looked grim in the beginning of the game, but Minnesota ran away with this thing the longer they were on the field. So let's get into some of these player stats. We are trying to deafen the noise in here. My goodness. It's crazy. Anthony Richardson, 126.9 QB rating. He was 20 for 27. That is 74% completion percentage for those of you that didn't know how to do math or simply didn't look over here. 252 yards of passing, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. Dalvin Cook, 38 carries, 229, 2 touchdowns. Kenny Nwangwu gets his first touchdown in the playoffs, 12 for 87 for him. Anthony Richardson, 3 for 15, got the QB sneak across the goal line. Adam Thielen, 3 for 13, JJ 1 for 11 off those pesky end arounds. JJ, 7 catches, 157, 2 touches for him. Adam Thielen, 6 catches, 52 yards, 2 touches for him as well. My goodness. Tyler Johnson, Mr. Drop Mania himself, will catch 4 balls, 24 yards, no drop. Sam Laporta had a drop. He had 1 catch, 13 yards. Simi Fehoko gets his first taste of playoff football with 1 catch, 10 yards. Nobody cares about blocking. We're going to go to defense, look at total tackles, and we got a double-double. Harrison Smith with 13 tackles, Jordan Hicks with 10, Eric Kendricks, Sean Murphy-Bunting, 9 and 8 respectively. Cameron Dantzler, Lewis Seen with 7, Eli Ricks, Booth Jr., Harrison Phillips, each with 4, Bynum and Hunter with 2. Sacks, we didn't really add any more in the second half. We were playing sit-back defense, just trying to keep this game in check, and we did just that. Harrison Phillips, 2.5, James Lynch, half a sack. We did add another one. Cam Dantzler got his second pick of the game in the second half. 3 pass deflections by Lynch, Cam Dantzler, and Lewis Seen. A lot of forced fumbles here. Daniil Hunter, Sean Murphy-Bunting, Harrison Smith, Jordan Hicks, and Lewis Seen. Count them, 5 fumbles forced. And we recover 5. 4 of them by Eric Kendricks on his little lonesome. 1 of them by Harrison Phillips. No blocks, no safeties. 1 defensive touchdown. Cam Dantzler with the pick 6. Waving goodbye to Kyler Murray on his way to the end zone. And on his way to the nuke getting called in. Joey Sly, 2 for 2 from 48. 9 for 9 extra points. Hunter Nice Wonder, easy day, easy work, easy money, easy claps, GG's, poggers. 1 punt, 48 yards, netting 28, 1 touchback. Kenny Nwangwu, 5 kicks. 5 kick returns, 149, 50 longest return. Almost had a touchdown. Simi Fehoko only got 1 punt return, 12 yards. Ladies and gentlemen, your Minnesota Vikings are NFC Divisional Champions. They will go to the championship game next week against the Green Bay Packers. This has been Randy Replay. I will see you in just a minute. We're going to get you back to the main screen, and we'll see what transpired in the AFC. We'll break it all down, and we will kind of preview next week against the Green Bay Packers. Preceding presentation was a presentation of the NFL on the SSN. Any rebroadcast, redistribution, or reusage of said broadcast, that being this one, is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of the NFL, the SSN, the divisional champion of the NFC, Minnesota Vikings, or any of their subsidiaries. This has been Randy Replay. See you in just a minute. And hello and welcome back to the main screen. Randy Replay's voice is hoarse as ever. And yes, of course, Kyler Murray backs down to the couch where he'll play Call of Duty. Tried to make it rhyme and it didn't work. Minnesota will take down the Arizona Cardinals to the tune of 69 to 27 in the NFC conference game, conference finals, conference championship, whatever you want to call it. And they go... divisional rather, and now they go to the NFC Championship game where they will play the Green Bay Packers. Also another 9-8 team. So we will advance the week. And we'll preview everything, review everything that happened last week, and Here we go. So for the docket, what we have in the AFC Championship game, the Los Angeles Chargers of Anaheim against the New England Patriots. And then, of course, the Packers taking care of business against the Bucks. And the Rams, they've had it nice in Lambeau, but now they come to hostile U.S. Bank Stadium. And they go against the Minnesota Vikings. Please excuse me. I hope my voice is better by next season. Or next game, sorry. Let's take a look at the Patriots' path here. They beat the Colts. They pulled the upset over the number 1 seed Broncos in Inglewood, wherever they play. And then here they are in the AFC Championship game for the Los Angeles Chargers of Anaheim. They take care of the Miami Dolphins. Then they pull the upset over the 2nd seed Browns. If I could get there. There you go. Thank you. 35-27. And it will be the 5 and the 6 seed going at it for the AFC Championship game. And then the number 1 and the number 5 in the NFC going for the NFC Championship. So Minnesota pulls the late game. Sunday Night Football. Right here. Same place, same time, same channel, same... Oh, gosh. Same, everything, you know. Excuse me, my goodness. So burpy. So Minnesota's already committed to wearing their full purple jerseys in the NFC Championship game. And there you have it. And we do have a weekly award to give away. Sorry. Dalvin Cook, for his performance in the divisional round, gets the NFC Offensive Player of the Game. 38 carries, 229, 2 touchdowns, one reception, -4 yards, but he does cross the goal line twice. And there you have it. Cameron Dantzler gets NFC Defensive Player of the Week, as it is no surprise there. 7 tackles, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick six. And for the, it's all Chargers, as you can see, for the AFC side. And then in the wild card round, Cooper Kupp, despite losing, will get 8 catches, 198, and 3 receiving touchdowns. Oh, boy. And then Mr. Barrett, 8 tackles, 2 sacks in a losing effort for both of those teams. And then Justin Herbert, 4 touchdowns, 357. And then Khalil Mack. Oh, boy, the Mack attack is back, Jack. 8 tackles, 2 sacks. This has been Randy Replay. We will end it on the screen that you love to see, the playoff bracket, where we will bring you the NFC and AFC Championship game next week. Everything involved in the Minnesota Vikings and company going into the Super Bowl 2024. Oh, boy. This has been Randy Replay. I will see you in the next one.